Hey, what is going on guys? It's Sarge and this is Baro number 78. So drop a like on the video if you enjoyed and let's get started. Now the first thing that he brought is a 3-day resource booster, so if you're really low on resources and you want to build up more such as polymer bundles, gallium, anything of that sort, I would pick this up since it's really good and it can help you gather a lot of resources really fast. Now the next thing he brought is the Teer Aeroskin, so if you have not picked up his Aeroskin before, he has brought this many times before and this is just another time he's bringing it. It does look pretty cool, but I don't really care that much about that kind of cosmetic. I might pick it up one day, but I don't really care too much about it at the moment. Now the next thing he brought is the Teer Kubrow Armor. This is actually pretty cool to add to your Kubrow and make him more customizable. Just to make him look a little different compared to the rest. It actually looks kind of funny on my infested Kubrow. It doesn't match the style all that much, but I guess I could wear it if I had the ducats for it. The next thing he brought is a twin Gurkhata like skin to put on your weapon. It does have a good design. I don't really like the color scheme all that much. It kind of does match my Ash Prime right here, but if it had maybe a darker tone to it. But I'm not really into the cosmetic at the moment, but it does look pretty cool. I like it. It has a good design and it matches the colors pretty well. Now the next thing he brought, which I have too many of, is the Ixi A2 relic. This will give you the Alex Prime if you have not gotten it before. You do have an opportunity now to actually pick it up. It is 50 ducats each for one relic, so buying a whole bunch of these will give you a better chance of actually getting it, and playing in a squad in a recruiting chat will help you have the best chance of actually getting the items from this relic. So if you really want the Alex Prime, then I would grab this relic since it's the only way you can actually get it. Now the next thing he brought is the Teer's Sugatra, which is just a small like cosmetic item you can put on, kind of like the flaming version of this, but this is just a Teer version of the actual like cosmetic item you can put on like your Orthos and Legion and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure you can put on other weapons as well. I'm not sure if it's just the Legion and like the Orthos and any kind of like pole arms, because I only use it on my Orthos. I don't really use that many melee weapons to begin with. But yeah, it's pretty cool design. I think it can match pretty well with most weapons. The next thing he brought is the Mantis Primus skin. So if you have the Mantis and you want a new cosmetic item for it, this is a pretty decent skin to go with since it does have an animated color to it. And it just moves, which is pretty cool, and I'm pretty sure it can make it look so much better. So the next thing he brought is the Teer Ixi Jonna. I'm not sure if this is new or not because I do have two of them. And I'm pretty sure this is like a new one, I guess. It doesn't look that bad from the preview, though I wish I could see a whole preview. But it doesn't look that bad. I'm hoping it's really good. I might save up some ducats to actually buy it before it goes away, since I do like having my share of Cyandonas, but we'll see. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to get it or not. Now the next thing he brought is the Merida Tron, which is, or Detron, I guess that's how you can pronounce it. It is a radiation based weapon, has 20% status and a 5 crit, so it is mainly a status based weapon. It doesn't look that bad on paper. I've never tried this weapon, so I'm not really sure if it's a good or bad weapon. Judging by the stats, it doesn't look that bad, but it is radiation, so it might be really good against stuff like the Terrorless and stuff like that, since it is a radiation weapon. The next thing he brought are a bunch of Prime mods. He brought Prime Regen, a bunch of the Bane mods for Corpus, Infested, and the Grenier. I don't think he didn't bring the last one, the Orkin one. I don't think he brought those. He didn't bring that one either, which is weird. But he did bring back Prime Fever Strike. And this is the first time I've seen him actually bring the same thing twice in a row, which is really interesting. You don't usually bring back the same things twice unless it's really important, but if you don't have the Prime Fever Strike, which can increase your weapon's toxin damage, I would pick this up since it is pretty powerful. I use it myself now, and it really does help builds even with weapons that are not as powerful, and it can make older weapons actually much more powerful even without the Rivet mod. And the last thing he brought is the Tribute Glyph. If you haven't picked up that yet, if you just want to showcase that you actually buy things from Teer himself, you can pick up that. So the things I would recommend to buy would be the Merida Tron, the Prime Fever Strike, and maybe the Ixi A2 relics if you want to get a new weapon, since that weapon is pretty cool, and the Alex is a pretty decent weapon with the Lex Prime 2 as well. They're both kind of similar with different magazine sizes and reload speeds, but they're both really good weapons. And the 3-day resource booster is really important if you're trying to collect resources, and maybe it'll help you in the Plains of Eidolons to collect more stuff too. So that'll be the video for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. That's all the stuff that Teer brought, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.